Hello, my name is Kaz Campbell, and I'm a technical consulting engineer with the Cisco ACI TAC team. This video covers how you can identify the cause and clear the fault code F0467 when it's raised due to an invalid path configuration. For this example, you can see that the EPG, named EPG1, has been created. It's attached to the domain, named physical domain 1, and has a static port binding on node 101 on the interface ETH1/20 with the port in-cat VLAN set to 900. You can check for any faults related to this configuration under the Faults tab in the EPG. In this example, we see that a fault is raised with the code F0467 and that it's due to an invalid path configuration. The fault code F0467, related to an invalid path configuration, is raised when one of these conditions is met. It could be a missing domain to AAEP association, a missing AAEP to IPG, or Interface Policy Group association. It could be a missing Interface Policy Group to Interface Selector association, a missing Interface Selector to Interface Profile association, or a missing interface profile to switch selector profile association. The big thing to keep in mind here is double checking your tenant and access policy configurations to make sure everything is squared away. To resolve this fault, you will need to start by identifying the physical domain that is associated with the EPG. In this example, that is physical domain 1. Next, let's navigate to Fabric, Access Policies, Physical and External Domains, Physical Domain. Let's start by verifying that the domain, Physical Domain 1, is associated with the VLAN pool that contains VLAN 900. On this tab, you can see the associated VLAN pool, which is VLAN pool 1, as well as the associated attachable entity profile test AAEP. When you click the icon next to the VLAN's pool entry field, a new window opens up and you can confirm that VLAN 900 exists on the pool. Now that we have confirmed this looks good, next let's navigate over to Interfaces, Leaf Interfaces, Profiles, then to the Leaf Interface Profile 101. We will now look under the Interface Selectors and find the block that associates with ETH1/20. Drilling into this, we can see that the access port selector contains the port block or the interface that we would expect. Next, if we click on the icon next to the policy group entry field, it shows that the AEP associated with this policy group is default. This is incorrect. Recall that earlier we saw that the attached entity profile associated with our domain was test-AAEP. Now that we've found the problem, let's associate the correct attached entity profile. Next, to verify the issue has been fixed, let's go back to the EPG. And now we can see that the fault has been cleared and the issue is resolved. With that said, I hope you found this information helpful, and thank you for watching.